everyone. Hi, Ivano. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the Love Gurus show. My name is Leena Shah, and with me in the studios is the lovely and the gorgeous
Jacqueline.
Hello, Jacqueline. How are you doing?
Très bien. Je suis I am, well, let's see. I am so excited to be here because this is like my highlight of the week. This is where I have fun.
Honestly, I was feeling right before the show started. I was feeling excited the whole day, but right before the show started, I have this special excitement as if like I have these, in Urdu they say is like, as if some kind of sweets have started bursting into your heart, like they're bursting into existence.
I call them endorphins.
Oh, you're right. Those are endorphins. Feel good. It's a really, really nice and feel good show. For those who are listening to us and who have just joined us, let me tell you that this is the second episode part one, and there's going to be second episode part two as well. And Jacqueline and my chemistry has been so volatile.
I know. We're like a perfect match.
I loved it. Totally loved it. So the name of the show is the Love Gurus Show. It doesn't mean that we love gurus.
Oh, no.
No, we're not.
We're going to be exploring until we're 90 years old.
Yes. And the reason the show is called the Love Gurus Show is because we get quotations by other love gurus, advice from other world renowned love gurus, and share them on air and talk about it.
Yeah.
We're not claiming to be love gurus, if anyone, because I've had people like message me saying, "Love guru? Who do you think you are?"
Yeah, love. Actually, yeah, I had some people ask me, "Hey, since you're the love guru, can I ask for your opinion?" I said no.
It is so interesting, that people are always looking for relationship advice, and that's why we brought this show to you.
Yeah.
Let's get a little serious and move on towards our first.
Okay, I need my serious hat.
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
It's a very fancy hat for a serious hat.
I'm getting in the groove.
Okay, so this one is by Matthew Hussey, and I love it. And this actually talks about vulnerability.
Yeah.
And he's saying that the hardest thing in a relationship is to be vulnerable and to feel safe to be vulnerable. It's one thing to be vulnerable, and it's another thing to feel safe being vulnerable with somebody in a friendship or in a relationship. What do you think about that, Jackie?
Well, let's define vulnerable first.
Okay, I think it's really important. It took me the longest time to understand what vulnerability really meant. What is vulnerability? What does it mean?
It means open.
Okay.
So, there is the culture here that says put your guards up.
Uh-huh.
And don't let anybody in because you're protecting yourself not to get hurt.
Uh-huh.
So being vulnerable is putting these guards down and starting to trust gradually.
Okay. I love how you said starting to trust gradually.
I know. Not like, hey, I trust you fully. Let's get married.
Okay.
We're like two drunk people. Like,
let's run away to Vegas. Let's elope.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to be serious here.
Okay. All right. We're gonna try to be serious. Okay. So vulnerability, you said, is being open and putting the walls down and allowing other people in.
Yeah, allowing it, like one person at a time, of course, not like like 3 or 4 at the same time.
Right.
So if you are in a relationship with this someone, put your guards down. The more you meet, the more you feel comfortable. And you can talk about your personal life. That's getting some vulnerability. Talking about maybe your hardship, but we don't want like, oh, complaining. No. We're not going to put it like that. It's positive, but at the same time, when
it's sharing your life.
Yes. That's vulnerability.
And things that you have experienced. Okay.
Right.
So to expose one's innermost fears and dreams, for me, is vulnerability. It's being trusting someone to a point where you can share your dreams with them, where you can share your fears with them.
Yes, share my dream. Like my dream is to move to Maui. So
okay, you just shared that on air, Jacqueline.
Oh yes, everybody knows that.
Okay, so here's the whole quotation. The hardest thing in a relationship is to be vulnerable and to feel safe to be vulnerable. If we are vulnerable in a relationship and the other person makes us feel stupid or embarrassed or judged, that feels like being punished for being vulnerable. And our vulnerability should be rewarded in a relationship instead, because this punishment is really hard to come back from. We find ourselves shutting down and departing from our real self. So if your partner is being vulnerable, you should encourage it. And instead of punishing them, making them feel stupid or embarrassed or judging them, you should appreciate it and encourage it.
Well, first, nobody in a relationship should make anybody stupid for
Okay.
saying anything. So there is the respect, there is the hearing. I hear you, I all that. So if I'm saying I have a fear of my past, if somebody had a trauma, for example,
Right.
and the person in the relationship, the other partner says, "Oh, that's stupid to go back. That's the past. It's not going to affect you." No,
Right.
you need to empathize.
Uh-huh.
So empathy is different than sympathy.
Right. Of course.
Yeah, sympathy is like when someone die, I sympathize with you. Empathize, it's like you're putting yourself in someone's shoes.
Understanding them.
Yes. So it's that's really the vulnerability. Now there is another subject with
So what you're
safety.
saying, Jacqueline, is that when someone is being vulnerable, the other person needs to empathize with them.
Yes,
Okay.
empathy. Just like think about it, you're putting yourself in this somebody's shoes. If she went or he went through trauma in life, then empathize and put yourself in their shoes. Don't
Okay.
put it like, oh, this is the past. Why are you even bringing it up?
Okay.
Or don't make the other partner feel like, hey, we're supposed to have fun. Why are you bringing that up? Hey, let's have some shots and have fun. But no, that's not really listening to the partner, and that's not just making your partner heard. And that's how your partner feel loved, and that's the first thing you do when the partner feels safe.
So let me ask you this, Jacqueline. So now what we have been really right now talking about has been in the context of a new relationship when you build up. What if this relationship is 10 years old? What if this relationship's been going on for 20 years? They have kids, they have family and everything. And they have been hurting each other and hurting each other's feelings by making each other feel stupid and embarrassed and by judging them. We got 1 minute till we go on towards a commercial break. Can you sum it up in 1 minute? And what do you feel?
See a therapist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
was about to say the same thing. I was about to say the same thing.
If it's that long and there's so much hurt, then you need a third party to help.
Intervention.
Yes, if you can't afford it, there's so many places that can offer it, or the insurance even some offer it, or a life coach even. Life coach are
a relationship
more
coach?
Affordable. Yeah, more affordable than licensed therapists.
Okay,
but you should start with someone like a third party, because you're together. You need a third party.
Okay, yeah, it's been going on too long.
Yeah, there's so much damage. It's like you're inside. Okay, I'm gonna say a pyramid again.
Okay,
being Egyptian.
All right, so we're gonna move on towards a break right here, right now. But before we go on towards the break, we all know that this is gonna be happening this Sunday.
Yes,
Jacqueline, you are so excited for Shazia Mansoor.
I am so excited because this is where really my sugarland, where I enjoy my the places I live, the places my friends live there. So I'm going to be there, and all my friends are invited.
Okay.
It's a complimentary show.
It's
and
absolutely
Shazia
free.
yes, Shazia, I heard her songs and I'm in love with her already.
Jacqueline, let me ask you this. I love Shazia Mansoor because I can do Bhangra and I love her songs. How come you love Shazia Mansoor?
Because, well, Shazia is like this is the name in Urdu, like Arabic, Shadia.
Okay.
Shadia means singer.
Right.
So we have, I know, you didn't know that. Huh?
No.
So she reminds me of an Egyptian singer called Shadia.
Okay.
And her voice is so deep that it doesn't matter if I understand the words or not.
Yeah. She's
She
gonna make us
gets me
dance.
to another world.
We're gonna do some bhangra.
Yes.
Seriously. Okay,
Yeah.
show me your bhangra moves. Okay, everyone who's
Oh,
listening to us right now, come
I don't
and
know.
go and watch on Facebook Live because Jacqueline, after the break,
Oh,
during the break, I'm gonna show her some bhangra moves. And after the break, okay, you just have to put this finger up. Just put the finger up, okay?
uh-huh.
And lift your shoulder like this. This is it.
Oh.
This is it.
Well,
Now,
we have that in Arabic,
now,
like
now you do both the fingers. Put both the fingers up.
I could do both shoulders.
Yeah, yeah. You just move
Oh
both the
gosh,
shoulders.
now we're doing belly dancing.
This is Bhangra. This is not belly dancing. Okay, we gotta take this break. We're gonna
Yeah.
call it into this live. Whoever was watching us on Facebook Live, stay glued to the channel.